crazy? When Stephen Hawking went to Epstein's Island, he was walking normal, and apparently that's how good it was. And when they asked him about it, he said, worth it. Isn't that crazy? India has the highest levels of domestic violence. Yeah, but before you judge, you talk about her people, you might also want to know that India has the highest levels of their wives misbehaving, so it's sort of a chicken and egg situation. Is there any gay people in the crowd? No? So we're all going to heaven? No, my brother's actually gay, or he was gay. We killed him for the Lord. No, he is gay, I know, because I had sex with him. What a My family hates when I do comedy. We did disown him, though, because he's black. Not my brother, just a brother. Me and my chick are in like a little bit of a fight because she was on her period, and I guess for girls, your first period's like a big deal. Okay, that's a period joke for the... Okay. Ladies, if it makes you feel better, I'll always have sex with my chick when she's on her period, but I do always run outside naked after with the blood on my dick screaming, I just killed my cat. That's like a fun cat gag that I do. That's a cat joke, so they don't like cat jokes either. Making notes of that. It's really hard to figure out what these people want. So there's obviously hard parts about being a girl, but there's hard parts about being a guy too. We have to pretend we hate Andrew Tate. That's one. No, I'm just kidding, but it's fine. A lot of those guys will be like, every guy should have so much pussy and money, and you have to be there with your chick. Like, what an idiot. Like, no, he shouldn't. Stupid. Do you think that asexual people should be called agates? To me, I don't know if you saw, but there's like a video from China where he was doing an impression of Americans, and he goes, I'm non-binary. And it's like, I know, right? Because in China, everyone's binary, like a computer. But, hey, I'm not trying to be racist. It's just you talk shit about non-binary people, you have to come through me. Yeah, it's not that hard to understand. They're neither a boy or a girl. Like, they're trapped in gender purgatory. I don't know why this is complicated. They were cursed by a gypsy, and this is how they have to live. And they can't even eat any meals, because the normal meals are for boys or girls, so they're starving to death. And when they do eat, they can't use the bathroom. So every time you see a non-binary person, he's so full of shit and piss, because he can't piss or shit. Sometimes he even changes mid-sex. You be having sex with a girl and it's a full moon or however it happens, and she just goes, give me a beer! When she does the Tim Allen grunts, the transition's complete. The best ad I saw recently, though, was a Facebook ad, and it goes, it's okay for men to experiment. These are the questions we're asking. Axe body spray. And I'm like, Axe body spray? A year ago, their slogan was like, fuck her, she's probably awake. Oh, she's only 13. La 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 la. Axe. La 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 la. La la. What the fuck does Axe body spray think their demographic is? Shawarma shop owners, lacrosse players, and my stepdad. The depression rate's like super high here. In China, it's like 4% because slave labor cures depression. They don't want you to know that, but no, it is high here though. I saw a commercial for a depression medication, and the side effects were suicidal thoughts, so it's not a great product, you know? All right, what if it doesn't work? They're like, well, just say you won't be depressed one way or the other after you take it. You can have a side effect that's worse. That's like, oh, we have a medication for CTE, and the side effects are you might beat your wife more. It's worse. That's like if you went to get the vaccine for COVID. Well, that's a bad example because that one's perfect, but there are potentially... Oh, God. Now they're sending me titties again. This is what happens. These algorithms. I didn't know there's like, I guess 2 F words you're not supposed to say now and 2 R words. And I know that because a friend of mine, she was like, this guy, he went to jail for R word. And I was like, I don't think you should put him in jail for being that. And... she goes, no, I'm talking about rape. And I was like, well, how retarded is this guy? Because At some point.
Have you guys been to the Gay Pride Parade? It's the funnest parade. It's literally the only parade where a grown man can helicopter his dick in front of a crowd of people and everyone cheers for it. This is progress! I did that at the Thanksgiving parade and I got such a different reaction. Possibly because my dick was erect, but other parades could learn from that. Like there's titties out. I went to the Cancer March, 0 titties.
You know, they always say happy wife, happy life, but men are more statistically likely to kill their partners, so who should really be making who? I'm just saying happy husband, don't get bludgeoned. Maybe. I'm not. I'm working on my Russian accent, just the least racist one I can pull off. Which sucks because I do a mean Asian accent, but you guys will never hear it because you're pussies. So, I mean, I guess I could do it. If you're gonna beg. Okay, but don't get weird. I've been working on this Asian accent for a few years now. Ooh. See, I knew you wouldn't be able to handle it. Called it. Progressive Toronto crowd couldn't handle my true accents. I think they're better at making laws to help women, though, because when they do it for men, they just kind of do it the same. Like right now, it's illegal to have sex with someone that's mentally retarded, right? Is that going to be a problem? Does someone need to make a phone call? Well, it's a good rule. It's so men don't take advantage of women. But do men really need that law made for us the other way around? I feel like a guy could be the most mentally retarded dude in the world in the Stephen Hawking's wheelchair, the whole thing. Yeah. And as a society, we're like, we know your life is really hard, but good news, we just passed a law that if a woman ever fucks you, we put her in jail for life. You're welcome. I feel like the most mentally retarded dude in the world would be like, I won't tell. Not a snitch. You can call me retarded. I'm retarded for that poontang. Pregnant women don't want to hear that you're not supposed to take Tylenol, honestly, because Trump said it. The other day, I saw a pregnant woman taking Tylenol, and I go, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. And she started yelling all this liberal shit at me like, I'm not pregnant. And stop asking me for milk, you know. And so it turns out she was just fat, which RFK was supposed to fix that too. And I've been going around the country, and he hasn't made a dent.
All jokes aside, I donated money to the Cancer March to help them cure cancer. I donated money to the Gay Pride Parade to help them cure gay. I said, here's $20. I hope you guys find a cure for this whole thing. And they said, we're trying to spread this. I said, what the, excuse me? I'll be taking that back.
Don't worry, guys. I'm allowed to make race jokes, by the way. I'm mixed race. I'm half Irish, half English. I did my Ancestry.com. It just came back 100% white. Just said winner. I was reading an article. It was like every girl should put a coaster on her drink, and it was like saying all these people are putting pills in drinks at an alarming rate. And it said David Blaine, the magician, who was accused of putting pills in drinks. And I was like, all sounds terrible. But also a part of me was like, if David Blaine, the best magician in the world, did want to put a pill in your drink, I don't know what difference a coaster would. Is gonna make in that specific situation. No, I'm just saying David Blaine could be date raping all of us right now, and we'd all just wake up tomorrow morning and cough out the condoms. What the fuck? It's attached to another condom. They just keep coming. The end of it's a consent form that you signed. Sort of tells people how they want the world to be, but real life sorts it out a bit. You've seen things that'll be like, every girl should be allowed to walk through a dark alley at any time of night with her tits out. And real life's like, yeah, but don't though. Like, what are you, crazy? Mental? I've even seen things on the internet that'll be like, women are just as strong as men. And it's like, okay, then why are you so easy for me to put in my trunk? You know what I mean? And I even macho.
I was watching a couple argue once at a bar, and the guy goes, "You're a fucking bitch, this and that." And the girl looks at him, she goes, "My last boyfriend made 3 times as much money as you." I'm like, fuck. Fuck. You don't say that hurts feelings. That's not how you hurt a girl's feelings, by calling her a bitch. What you need to do is break her down slowly with little comments about her physical appearance. And if you want to be that guy, you know, just little shit. Like, were your eyes always that far apart? Like, just a little comment here and there. Well, recently my girl was like, "Oh, I don't even think I'm hot." 6 months ago, she thought she was gorgeous, so that's progress I've made. You don't have to do. I'll give you an example. Like, okay, we can talk about hot chicks, obviously, because there's none here, right? And well, there obviously is, but I'm just trying to lower the girl's self-esteem a bit for the boys. Boy. Okay. My goal is for you to be leaving with your girl tonight in the car. She's like, "I've been thinking, I don't even deserve you." And you're like, "That comedian." Hooking it up for the fellas. My relatable dude material. Pedophiles are a huge problem in this audience. And we put one pedophile at every show. I can't tell you where, but you're making it obvious, but it's someone here. I just finished reading the Epstein files, or as I call them, the group chat leak for billionaires, and I've concluded he's innocent. Now, Howard Lutnick was probably my favorite, if you saw that. Right, when they first asked him if he ever knew Epstein, he's like, "I met him one time," and I was like, "You get away from me, you creep." And then after the emails came out, he had to do another press conference. He's like, "Okay, we did start a couple businesses together. There might be a few emails where I sent him a picture of me saying, 'Where the pussy at?' You know, yes, we started a pizza parlor together. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, fine. Me and Epstein may have spent a summer in Amsterdam together where we rode a double bicycle across the Riviera. And at the end of the summer, we held hands and say, 'Let's never let this summer end,' while Goo Goo Dolls played in the background. We might have done that. Fine. There might have been some sacrifices going on. Oh my God. I'm not Epstein's biographer. I couldn't see anything. Do you know how dark it is in the middle of a 3-man horse costume? I can't. I don't know everything this guy's doing. Brian Johnson was my second favorite, the biohacker. He's like 50, but he says his biological age is 25, which kind of feels like what you'd say if you want to get young pussy. You know what I mean? I also think that's a good way to, if you come quick with your girl, you're like, "My biological age is 17. This is 7 minutes is a lot, actually, for a 17-year-old. Are you crazy?" Now, if I bust quick, I'm very southern and apologetic. I say, "Well, I do apologize. Madame, you are just too beautiful." And she says, "Well, can you get hard and have sex again later?" I say, "Well, I can't overdose on the beauty." Mother taught me gluttony is the most cardinal of sins now. Well, I must be sleeping now. Your Uber awaits you. Prince Harry was hilarious because he did an interview with him and they were like, "Why'd you go so many times?" And he was like, "Well, I went a few times and then I had to go a 5th time to tell him I'm never coming back ever again." Obviously, I'm English. You gotta be polite. I can't just ghost the man. What, are you crazy? It's like your girlfriend seeing a nude photo in your phone and you're like, "You know, babe, I'm gonna go to her house and tell her to never send one of these ever again." That is one of the worst things to get called a pedophile, and they throw it around a lot right now. I won't. If my friend even shows me like, "Hey, you want to see a picture of my newborn baby?" I'm like, "Nice try, Mossad. You're not gonna catch the kid slipping, you know." We were at a pool once, and my buddy, he was like, "Isn't it weird that the kids all have their shirts on in the pool?" I'm like, "I actually don't find that weird. Do you find that weird?"
I don't think a grown man should ever have the opinion that the kids have too much clothes on. He's like, no, I'm saying they're all fat now. I'm like, sounds like you're saying they're tasty, pal. That's what it sounds like. And by the way, I'm the opposite of a pedophile. I'm dating an older woman right now. She's 28. And, well, not older than me, obviously. We actually met the old-fashioned way, dollar bill on a string outside the shelter, and which is also how Epstein met Howard Lutnick. Okay, last pedophile thing. It is mainly a guy problem. You don't see a lot of female pedophiles. Probably why we had to make the tooth fairy a woman, because you can't tell children their teeth fall out, then Gary the fairy is gonna crawl in their window. Give your kid money for his teeth. Kids are gluing their teeth back in. Please don't tell Gary. I don't want Gary's money. If a grown woman's collecting kids' teeth, it's cute. If a grown man's collecting kids' teeth, that's the season finale of Special Victims Unit. Mariska Hargitay's gotta bust down the door and save you from the pearly white predator. Iced tea's in the corner. This sick motherfucker. Collecting chiclets. It's not scary as a dude, right? If you went to a girl's house and found a bag of kids' teeth, you're not scared. You're like, this witch bitch probably knows about astrology, you know? She's gonna be asking me my sign and some bullshit. If you're a woman, go back to a guy's house and find a bag of children's teeth, you can try to run, but the doors have been fused from the outside. She goes, what's your sign? I'm still on the horoscope part. My sign, the dollar sign. What's up? There's a guy who worked at JP Morgan, and his boss was forcing him to let her give him head. Which is, he's married too, right? Is there any guys in here who think you could sell that story to your wife? Where you came home and you're like, you're not gonna believe what this bitch did today. She comes over and then starts sucking me off. Obviously I have no choice. And can you believe she did that to us? I guess we need a lawyer. And she's like, I think you need a lawyer, divorce lawyer. Fuck. And then it turns out he was kind of lying, I think it looks like. Is there anyone here who's ever fucked their boss for a promotion as a man? You did? You're like, yeah, my foreman, Bill. 50 cents an hour more. 50 cents an hour more. What happened? You had a female boss? So don't you have to tell me what the company was, but what industry? Cannabis. Cannabis? Oh, okay. Yeah. So, what'd you say?
I said we envy you, sir.
Fucked my way up to marijuana barista. Started in the bud room, fucked my way all the way up to the till. That's so funny. So, and was there a promotion between you and someone else, and you fucked her and then she gave you the promotion?
No, technically she got let go, so I got promoted.
This is a true American patriot right here. Oh, you fucked her so good you became her. The only people I've ever heard of males fucking their boss is Pool Boy. I actually met a pool boy at one time, and I was like, have you ever had sex with any of the women? He goes, I have a couple times. And it was like a woman that was like 90 years old. Or something like that. And he goes, she just started showing her tit to me. And then I had sex with her. And I'm like, you didn't have to fuck her though, right? And he was like, as a pool boy, you kind of do though. The game's the game. I took a pool boy oath to sling tarp and dick, you know. That's the pool boy code. You just go down on her like you're cleaning a gutter. That is There's also some leaves in there. So there's obviously hard parts about being a girl, but there's hard parts about being a guy too. We have to pretend we hate Andrew Tate. That's one. No, I'm just kidding, but it's fine. A lot of those guys will be like, every guy should have so much pussy and money, and you have to be there with your chick. Like, what an idiot. Like, no, he shouldn't. Stupid. I think they're better at making laws to help women, though, because when they do it for men, they just kind of do it the same. Like, right now, there's a law. It's illegal to have sex with someone that's mentally retarded, right? Is that going to be a problem? Does someone need to make a phone call? Well, it's a good rule. It's so men don't take advantage of women. But do men really need that law made for us the other way around? I feel like a guy could be the most mentally retarded dude in the world in the Stephen Hawking's wheelchair, the whole thing. Yeah. And as a society, we're like, we know your life is really hard, but good news, we just passed a law that if a woman ever fucks you, we put her in jail for life. You're welcome. I feel like the most mentally retarded dude in the world would be like, I won't tell. Not a snitch. You can call me retarded. I'm retarded for that pudding. Stephen Hawking, opposite of mentally retarded. Snizhound. Isn't that crazy? When Stephen Hawking went to Epstein's Island, he was walking normal, and apparently, that's how good it was. And when they asked him about it, he said, worth it. Isn't that crazy? It is funny that Stephen Hawking was getting so much pussy. Like, if you have a buddy that's like, man, no girls will fuck me, and Stephen Hawking just swimming in it, you know? What's your excuse? He was turning down women. By the way, I don't know if I could date a girl if she just got swerved by the hawk. Like if right before your girl goes up to Stephen Hawking, she goes, I don't care what anyone says, Stephen Hawking, you're so hot, I want to have sex with you. And he goes, gross. Beat it. Fuck me, bitch. And then you gotta like run into him at a party awkwardly. You're like, how do you two know each other? And Stephen Hawking's like, one man's trash is another man's treasure. As long as you like her, that's all that matters. Not a great impression. But on the topic of throats, I think as a society, we all owe Michael Douglas a bit of an apology, because I don't know if you remember, a few years ago, Michael Douglas was like, one of the reasons I got throat cancer was from eating pussy. And everyone was like, shut up, Michael Douglas, that's not how you get throat cancer. And then a lot of doctors were like, it's one of the leading causes of throat cancer. And women still make you do it. That's how much of monsters they are. They want you to go down on them even though they have a pack of smokes between their legs. A pack of Marlboro Red no filters between their thighs. In 10 years, you're gonna see commercials of just a guy on TV with a hole in his neck, like, I wish I never started. It was supposed to be 169. She wouldn't let me stop. If your girl ever comes home drunk and wants to have sex and for any reason you say no, girls turn into Harvey Weinstein like very quickly. Very quickly, women are like, if you ever want to work in this town again. And then you're just auditioning for the role of man trying to sleep. You gonna tell this one loud right now? No? She's having a conniption right now? Because I won't talk to her. You might as well fucking get it over with. Then you're just a guy that fucks bad and sleeps good. Nothing wrong with that, boys. Hey, you know what I mean? And then in the morning, this lady who won't shut up, she'll be like, that was only 2 minutes. And you're like, that was 2 hours. You have a drinking problem. Okay.
You are correct in that, but I'm just saying, I only attempt to have sex.
Pretty reasonable to stop the show for that, huh?
I only attempt to have sex with him 2 times before he goes to sleep.
Can you imagine a dude being in courtroom? I only tried twice. Everybody knows 3 times a rape. Everybody knows that. Everybody in the world knows that.
I drug him.
You drug him? What do you drug him with?
Salad.
That is a pretty good plan as a woman, because he has sex with another woman. He's like, guess it only gets hard for her, you know? But you're like a low-key, a drunk genius, idiot savant. He's literally, anytime he would have sex with another woman, she's like, it'll never get hard like it did with that drunk fucking whore. Like, final comments, then we're gonna finish up.
I only gave him drugs 2 times.
Take that back? You can't take back a verbal confession. It's like in court being like, yes, I did punch her, but you know what? Can we rewind a second? Girls have 2 drunk modes, which is, this is my song, and what are you looking at? And I'll say one final thing about your drugging addiction, and I actually read, it's funny to hear a girl drugging guys, because it's usually the other way around. When I was in Vegas, they were saying girls should put coasters on their drinks, because it said all these people were putting pills in drinks. And there was an article that said David Blaine, the magician, was putting pills in girls' drinks. Isn't that fucked up? And I was like, that is super fucked up. But also, I was like, if David Blaine, the #1 magician, does want to put a pill in your drink, I don't know if the coaster is gonna make that big of a... In that situation, David Blaine could be date raping all of us right now, you know what I mean? And we'd all just wake up tomorrow morning and cough out the condom, just what the fuck? It'd be attached to another condom, they just keep coming. The end of it's a consent form that you signed? Blaine! You know, they always say happy wife, happy life, but men are more statistically likely to kill their partner, so who should really be making who? I'm just saying happy husband, don't get bludgeoned, maybe. Hey, I'm not... Recently my girl was like, we should get tested, and I was like, we've been together 1.5 years, like, you have it. Grow up. This is the same girl that when we first started dating. She was like, just so you know, I can't get pregnant. And I was like, sick. Or whatever. And then 6 months in, I was like, wait, why can't you get pregnant? She's like, oh, I just assumed because I've never been pregnant. And I was like, what? The fuck? I'm like busting inside this person. I don't know, did you go back to condoms? Like, I don't know, do you guys wear condoms? No, yeah, this guy's like, she wants safe sex, I hand her a mouth guard. Well, a girl usually pretends at the beginning she wants to wear a condom or it's suspicious. Like the first time you're like, I'm gonna put a condom on. She's like, no, I need the nectar. You're like, what are you up to? Because a girl can trap a dude with a baby. You can't trap a girl like, I got you pregnant. Right, if you want to trap a girl, you have to do it slowly and methodically, like pry her away from her friends and family. Make her dependent on you financially. Lower her self-esteem. Maybe hit the wall behind her head every now and then. Let her know there's consequences for leaving. If you want to be that person, if you want to be that guy. I have a friend that says, he goes, every time I have sex with a girl, I always destroy the condom after so she can't get pregnant. I'm like, dude, you're a barback that sleeps on a couch. Who's trying to lock you down? Trying to get a percentage of that percentage of tips. Also, I love destroy the condom just on the last thrust, like pull it out. Pull! So you want to get breakfast tomorrow? Or? Girls say they want an emotional guy the way that dudes are like, I want a girl that wants to fuck all the time. Then you actually date a girl that wants to fuck all the time and you're like, this is hell on earth. You want that sometimes, how you can't go anywhere, you're at a baptism, she's like, fuck me on the baby. Driving home, she's like, let me give you roadhead. You're like, you're driving. This is out of control. My parents are in the back seat with the baby from the baptism. But it is a little unfair. You always hear behind every great man's an even greater woman, but you never hear behind every man that committed atrocities is a woman who's even more atrocious. Like, do you guys think Hitler's girlfriend loved Jews? I think she was in on the project, personally. Hitler came home after doing art or whatever Hitler was up to back then. I was like, how was your day, Eva? And she was like, I don't know, Hitler. She's really naggy, Hitler's girlfriend. I don't know, Hitler. I was just talking to a real man today, David Rosenberg. What are you gonna do about it? Man that can grow a full mustache. She died, though, which is probably good. If Hitler's girlfriend didn't die, she'd have a blog right now, 10 ways to know when you were dating a narcissist. Hitler's girlfriend would have a podcast with Anne Frank about how they're both victims. Okay. 2 more bad things, and I'm gonna move on. Probably right now in New York, you can get women to do almost anything by just telling them Republicans don't want them to do it. You're like, dude, here, J.D. Vance made a bill that women can't take out the garbage. You're like, what the fuck? Oh no! Ted Cruz is saying women aren't allowed to be ready on time now. It's like, fucking, you call that movie theater, tell them we're seeing the previews this time. If you really want to spit in Brett Kavanaugh's face. They're saying women can't organize threesomes for their boyfriend. What the fuck? Oh no! Girls know how to say like the real hurtful shit. You know, guys are like, you're stupid, and girls are like, yeah, well, your brother's the hot one. It's like, oh, for real. 0 to 100. I was watching a couple argue once at a bar, and the guy goes, you're a fucking bitch, this and that, and the girl looks at him, she goes, my last boyfriend made 3 times as much money as you. I'm like, fuck. Fuck. Real shit that hurts feelings. Guy didn't even know what to do. He was just like, okay, well, you know I'm trying, Jennifer. Just chug it. You get to go home. That's not how you hurt a girl's feelings, by calling her a bitch. What you need to do is break her down slowly with little comments about her physical appearance.
want to be that guy, you know, just little shit. Like, were your eyes always that far apart? Like, just a little comment here and there. Well, recently my girl was like, oh, I don't even think I'm hot. 6 months ago, she thought she was gorgeous, so that's progress I've made. You guys don't have to do. I'll give you an example. Like, okay, we can talk about hot chicks, obviously, because there's none here, right? And well, there obviously is, but I'm just trying to lower the girl's self-esteem a bit for the boys. Boy. My goal is for you to be leaving with your girl tonight in the car. She's like, I've been thinking, I don't even deserve you. And you're like, that comedian. Hooking it up for the fellas. My relatable dude material. Girls, you wouldn't get earmuffs. You wouldn't even understand it either way. But every guy in this room's been there, right? We're having sex with our girl and she's like deeper, but we already give her the full 1.5 inches. Fellas! Oh, what? Dude shit! Classic dude shit! Yeah, right? She's all like harder, and what do we say? Yeah, you would want a harder, right? Yeah. And what does our girl say? No, get your dicks harder. You've been finger splinting a soft penis into my vagina. Dude shit! Dude shit! Vintage! Oh! You're looking at me like that's never happened. You know, your girl's like, you're making me wet, but you've just been peeing in her. Fellas! Vintage dude shit. Classic. She's being all girly, right? Like, look me in the eyes, right? And we gotta be like, I'm not taking my VR goggles off. Or you, or anybody. Dude shit. Classic. We've all been there, right? You're having sex with your girl, but you're not enjoying it because we're gay. Boys! Also, I'm banned from planning anything because we went to DC and she wanted to go to this haunted house and I brought her to the United States Federal Reserve and I said, this is where the real horrors happen. And she said, it's not scary. I said, I haven't told you about fractional reserve banking yet. And then I showed her a chart of all the single-family homes Blackstone purchased, and she said, it's not scaring me. I said, well, it should, and... I'm actually not really like one of those comedians that's like, you can't say anything anymore. Like, you kinda can. Like, you can do it. I mean, I'll believe it on YouTube, but here... The trick is don't have a job. That is the first trick, and a microphone does help. That's another thing. Because I had a guy come up to me after a show, and he was like, dude, it's messed up. You can't say anything. I got fired from my job for making fat jokes just like you were doing. And I go, what do you do for a living? And he goes, I'm a waiter. I go, little different, though, no? I don't know if waiters should be making fat jokes. Going up to a table, eating for 4 tonight, are we, ladies? What? I can't make a joke? Like, I might be on your boss's side, to be honest. And I think things have kind of got more normal in the last little bit, but I do still find super overly empowering narratives very funny. Like, there's this show on Netflix called In the Dark. Do you guys know this show? So it's about this girl. She's a blind alcoholic detective, right? Sorry, blind alcoholic sex addict detective. And there's a scene, it's honestly a pretty good show, but there's a scene in the show where a friend goes, you'll never solve the case. And she goes, why? Because I'm blind? And her friend goes, no, it's because you didn't go to school for that. And you're like, also because you're blind. Like, I don't even know what the lesson to be learned there is. Like, you're supposed to watch that and be like, I can't believe I used to think blind people couldn't be detectives. Now that I'm educated, I hope my cab driver's blind. I want Helen Keller picking me up now that I know. And I get it, it's like Hollywood stuff, but you could be the most Hollywood person in the world, but if your own daughter went missing and the detective showed up like, what's up, I'm the detective on the case here.
All right, we only got 24 hours to solve this bad boy, so. Do you mind if I feel your face? I just want to get a bit of a read of what she might look like. Also, I'm drunk. Did I mention a lot of White Claws today? I got into it. Could I suck you off? I'm a sex addict too. Did I mention? You're like, is there some sort of problem? And you're like, well, we're just behind you. And you're like, oh, because I'm blind. Like I'm crazy for saying maybe every person shouldn't have every single job? Listen, if I hire a roofer and he shows up in a wheelchair, I'm not gonna be pumped. I apologize. Just wheeling in like, I'm actually amazing at what I do. You just gotta get me up there. If you got a pulley system, I will work magic on those shingles. There was an entire era of dating where girls were shaving off their eyebrows, then drawing on new eyebrows. Do you remember? And no guy liked it, but we still all went on dates with you like nothing out of the ordinary here. Just on a date with Mrs. Potato Head currently. Can you imagine before a date, if I shaved off my beard, then drew on a new one with Sharpie? Just showing up some zigzags. Fuck it, I'm a Middle Eastern DJ tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Not a chance. We can't even wear a toupee without it being weird, but girls can wear 2 eyelash toupees, and that's acceptable. I remember the first time I saw a girl's eyelash on my pillow, and you're just like, what just happened? Either this woman is dying, or I just fucked her eyelash off. It's one of the two. Hey, either she's sick or I'm sick. It's one of the two. We're kind of tricked so easily, though. I feel like it bothers normal girls sometimes, because girls can have fake tits, eyebrows, and hair, and every dude's just like nice and natural. And normal girls are like, you can't tell it's all fake, and we're like, shut up, no lips. That's what a woman looks like now. The Kardashians made a few updates. And one of the greatest marketing moves in history, kind of, right? Kardashians are like, remember supermodels? Now it's gonna be a little short troll. Looks like her face was stung by all the bees. And it worked. Because they got black guys on board. That's how you change culture. Not even in a weird way. Black guys were like, we think the Kardashians are hot. And white guys were like, I think that too now. Black guys can be like, we're doing shoes on the wrong feet, and white guys are like, if that's the deal, that's the deal. I'm not here to argue with basketball players and rappers about what's hot. We just get tricked. Dude, that's probably happening in every culture of the world, too. There's probably some tribe in Africa where the girls have all the long necks with the rings, and all the African bros are like, yo, you see the fucking neck on... All their wives are like, you can see the rings, you idiots. And they're like, no one's talking to you, no-necked bitches. We're looking at necks right now. What God intended. We're gonna talk about race now. Deal with it, white boy. There's this girl on Big Brother, JoJo Siwa, and she was like a lesbian, and then she came out and she said she's straight. Did you see that? Proving what I've been saying forever, that you can flip lesbians and you should be trying. You know what I mean? Yeah, they always get mad at me when they're like, I'm a lesbian, and I'm like, challenge accepted. Like, you know what I mean? They told me to stop telling them that, wearing a lesbian Slayer shirt with a pair of scissors crossed out. When I get in trouble when a girl tells me she's a lesbian and I'm like, well, I'm like a human vibrator. Like, they don't like that. And then I start buzzing. They never seem to like it when I tell them that they're a little pale from the lack of vitamin D and then I point to my dick. But, hey, it is what it is. Also, the best part is Mickey Rourke is the one who flipped her a little bit. You guys see Mickey Rourke kind of looks like half man, half leather, like sort of thing. Just like a cigarette draped in a human flesh kind of thing. And then Mickey Rourke was kind of like, oh yeah, you're a lesbian? Give me 4 days, I'll flip you. And then she was like, no you won't, because she sort of sounds like me a little bit. And then 2 days later, she's like, I'm flipped. Turns out I am flipped. It's not as big of a deal for a girl to be a lesbian and come back to straight, right? I'm not saying lesbians are fake. Like, I'm sure Ellen's never gonna be like, need some dick. Like, obviously, but sometimes girls will just sleep with girls for social reasons. You know, it is. I know a girl that she was a lesbian, then she married a guy, and she goes, I just hated men, so I started sleeping with women. And you're like, all right, fine, but you know, I've like met some guys that hate women, never that much, I guess, you know? I've never met a guy that's like, fucking, wife took everything, dick me, Fucking women telling me what to do. Telling me I can see the kids every second week and bring her in, boys, you know? Telling me stories without a point. Like, you just don't see that. I mean, it's just easier to flip back and forth for a woman, right? Like, a girl can come back, like, made out with a friend, crazy night. If a guy comes back from a work party, he's like sucked off Craig, like, you know what I mean? Like, you just became like a different dude, you know what I mean? You can't go to the engineer Christmas party and come back like, Doug tuned me the fuck up last night. That guy did some damage. Even it's like a birthday present, sometimes girls will be like, oh, I'm gonna make out with a girl because it'd be hot, right? Would you think you'd like that if he goes, you came home and he's like, happy birthday, just... Just wanted to do something for you, you know? You'd be like, what? I thought you wanted it. It's not the same. That's why even the threesomes, right? Like when a two girl guy threesome, that's why it's like more acceptable. It's not. You know what the difference between the two threesomes is? A girl guy threesome is kind of like there's a hockey player and then there's two goalies and he still scores. You know what I mean? Whereas like a guy girl threesome is there's two hockey players and then they go to a bar and fuck some drunk chick and never call her again. And that. Go back home to their girlfriends. And that's the difference. So that's why it's not as big of a deal for JoJo Siwa to be, she's not a lesbian anymore. Guys don't care if a girl's like, I'm not a lesbian anymore. We're like, whatever, you barely were anyway, you know what I mean? When a guy's like, I'm not gay anymore, we go, yeah, you are. You know, we treat a girl coming back from being a lesbian like a girl coming back from being Christian, where she's like, I'm not Christian anymore. You're like, you probably just went to church because your parents wanted you to. There was some social reasons. We treat a guy coming back from being gay like a guy from coming back from joining ISIS. You better have a really good explanation. If you come back to a job interview and it's like, it says on your resume you were in ISIS for 9 years. You're just like, yeah, I just got tired of all the hairy men. I don't know what to tell you. I no longer want to get on my knees 5 times a day, and... That's why it's different. But that's why, you know, and also lesbians, and this is my last thing I'll say about lesbians. It is random, but they actually have less sex than gay guys. Isn't that kind of weird? Yeah, that's true. Well, it's actually, the stat that I read, it was gay guys have the most sex, straight people have the second most, and then lesbians have the least sex at 0 sex because you need a penis for sex. And... well, I don't... You know, why when a girl eats out a girl, they call it sex, but then when I ate a girl out in high school and told all my friends I fucked her, everyone called me Ryan the Liar for the entire semester.
probably have to address what's going on over here.
Hey, give it up for the Laugh Shop, huh? That's how sick this club was. I came to Calgary to film my last special, and it just hit 1 million views. So look at us, huh? Yeah. Do you wanna try a little bit, or do you already have enough white stuff on your face?
Well, now I'm embarrassed.
Please welcome Mr. Ryan Long to the stage, everybody. Ryan!
Yeah, hey, best friends forever. Just two. Actually went to a Leaf game yesterday. It's just the kiss cam is not nearly long enough for me to come. Just getting started, they switched to the cop. We were like, who are these two? I'm gonna give them a backstory. I just took an Uber here, and the Uber driver farted in the cab. And then turned up the music. He was trying to cover the smell with the sound. The smell in here? I don't know, it's too loud. Then last week, my buddy came out and clogged my toilet and wouldn't admit it. It was only the two of us there. He's like, it wasn't me. And I'm like, what are you, Shaggy? Like, I know that it wasn't me because I'm me. And he looked at me, he's like, well, maybe you forgot. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? As if I took such a big shit that I blacked out. Just woke up. Where the fuck am I? Whose clog is this? You ever clog a toilet? Oh yeah, this guy's confident. Hell yeah, this guy's like, fuck yeah, I took down 2 Starbucks this week. Walk away in slow motion as the pipes explode. Dad was a clogger, my grandfather was a clogger. Clog life. This is kind of like a weird story out of the gate, but I just saw my family. So 2 years ago, my uncle died, and then we didn't tell my grandmother because she was about to die, and then she didn't die. So now it's just a secret in the family that her son's dead. That's making sense to you guys. Literally, she'd be like, where is he? And we're like, what the fuck? I know what to say the other day. She's like, where's Mike? He never visits me anymore. And we just have to be like, that piece of shit. He is dead to us. Never speak his name again. Anyways, little about me, I'm against gay marriage. That's where I take it. No, guys, I'm kidding. I'm just old-fashioned. I think marriage should be between a man and his child bride, and that's just how I was raised. So my dad did it, and that's... Now, is there any... Phil was talking about this. Is there any gay people in the crowd? Just here? A couple of us, and then the rest of us are going to heaven. No, my brother is actually gay. Well, he was gay. We killed him for the Lord. I actually do have gaydar. I can tell if you're gay. What I do is I suck your dick, and if I taste poo, I know. Reported the authorities. Saudi Arabia. Yeah, we got one. I remember my brother thought my dad would care, though. He came out of the closet, he told him, but then my dad just gave him a hug and whispered into his ear, gay. So, deals with it differently. Gay people have the most sex, though. I think that proves that, yeah, it's true. Gay guys have the most sex, which it proves to me that guys are hornier than girls. But, ladies, this is 2019. Clap if you think girls can be just as horny as guys. Right. Well, they can, but I just want everyone to know where the hoes are at. Thirsty. So it's just... It is true though, gay guys have the most sex, straight people have the second most, then lesbians have the least sex at 0 because you need a penis for sex. Well, why would 2 lesbians eat each other at sex? But when I had a girl out in high school and told everyone I fucked her, I'm a liar. Is it because I didn't wait for her to wake up? Because to me, feels more like a double standard. Actually, I had to go to my girl's her like high school reunion, which sounds shit, until you realize at a high school reunion you could just pick any person, act like they bullied you. Just pick a guy and be like, well, well, well. Not so fat anymore, huh? Piece of shit. I have a friend who's actually in a progressive relationship. He's getting married and he's going to take his wife's last name, but he wants her to take his first name. Like, they're both going to be Doug Smith. 2020 thing, I believe. He will be breastfeeding that child as well. It's 50-50 everything. Girls in 2019 say they want guys to be emotional. Girls are like, oh, I want you to cry. What girls don't tell you is if you cry, she'll break up with you. I don't know if you guys know this, but men's tears actually form a river for a real man to surf in and fuck your girl. It's just science right there. You know why? That girl want you to fight and shit. I remember my ex used to get me in fights at bars. We went to a bar once, and she pushed a guy, and the guy slapped her, and she's like, you better take this guy outside. I'm like, you don't even fucking mind? This guy just slapped a girl in public. Can you imagine what he'll do to me in private? This is a maniac. Ain't fucking involved with that. Listen, I get why it's harder to be a girl. Like, I don't know. Like, I was reading an article that was saying every girl needs to put a coaster on her drink because all these celebrities are day raping, and David Blaine, the magician, was putting pills in drinks, and I was like, okay, sorry to burst your bubble, but if the #1 magician in the world wants to put a pill in your drink, I don't know what difference a coaster is gonna make in this situation. I mean, David Blaine could be day raping all of us right now from a different country, and there's nothing nobody could do about it. You'd all just wake up in the morning and cough out the condom. What the fuck? It's attached to another condom. They just keep coming. The end of it's a consent form that you signed. Just Blaine. Do you remember 10 years ago when there was like real problems? Remember 10 years ago they'd be like, this Ethiopian kid hasn't eaten in 10 years. You're like, oh my God. Now they're like, we need more Asian movie stars. You're like, having trouble giving a fuck about the new problems. Less James Bond, more James Wong. You're like trying to care. Ethiopian kid's like still starving to death. You'll get your food when the government uses tax dollars to pay for tits on a man. By the way, low-key, wouldn't like a doctor that's like a dick cutter off or doctor be like a pretty sick job for like hardcore feminist that really hates men? Like if... Follow me on this. If you really hate men, wake up in the morning just lopping off hogs. When you love what you do, that's the dream. Never work a day in your life, just copping hogs, put them in the trash. Fuck men, are you kidding me? Just have 2 containers. People didn't come in for that. I came for enlargement. Like, fuck it. I'd use my mouth. Just Kobayashi training for a hot dog eating competition. 2 at a time, down the hatch, slicing off the patriarchy. It's up to you guys, whatever. I actually read a stat recently that was saying India apparently has the highest levels of domestic violence, but then I read a second stat that said India has the highest levels of wives misbehaving, so I don't know, it's sort of like a chicken and egg situation. By the way, I'm allowed to make race jokes. Actually, I'm mixed race, I'm half Irish, half English, so super chill. There's like 2 types of white people right now. There's like white people, we're the worst, or white people, we're the best. Neither is good. I'm the first one. I hate white people. I actually have a group, Whites Against Whites. There's no blacks allowed. It's just me and 12 white people yelling at each other. You're the problem, Todd! You're the problem, Chad! Hey, no blacks, you know the rules. What are you, Italian? We'll allow it. I'm not religious, like I haven't read the Bible or the Quran or the Jew Quran. I do make my girl wear a burqa. We're not religious, she's just gross. Cover that up. Make her give her hand jobs in it. It's a jerk. Listen, they're not all good jokes. I like Jewish the best religion because their Bible's really wishy-washy how to get into heaven. You just have to sort of lawyer your way in. Like, does that make sense? Like, certain Orthodox Jews, they're like, you can't touch, like, electricity, but they just hire people to do it for them. As if God's like, hey, you can't do that. Oh, well, played. 2 heavens for you. Catholics do that with like no sex before marriage, but they're like, but if we fuck in the ass, it's cool, right? That's probably how it works. You get to heaven, God's like, you can't get in yet, sex before marriage, here's the picture, and you're like, zoom in on that photo, God. That's an ass fuck! Get the hell in here! Get in here, enjoy, knocking on heaven's back door. Oh, you can fuck ass in heaven, no poo. Alright guys, I'm Ryan Long, have a good night, peace.
I'm already having sort of a weird day because I had to put my girl's cat down today. Well, I didn't have to. She was just out of town, so I saw an opportunity.
Me and my chick are in like a little bit of a fight because she was on her period, and I guess for girls, your first period's like a big deal. Okay, that's a period joke for the. Okay. Ladies, if it makes you feel better, I'll always have sex with my chick when she's on her period, but I do always run outside naked after with the blood on my dick screaming, I just killed my cat. That's like a fun cat gag that I do. That's a cat joke, so they don't like cat jokes either. Making notes of that. It's really hard to figure out what these people want. Because the internet sort of tells people how they want the world to be, but real life sorts it out a bit. You've seen things that'll be like, every girl should be allowed to walk through a dark alley at any time of night with her tits out. And real life's like, yeah, but don't though. What are you, crazy? Mental? I've even seen things on the internet, I'll be like, women are just as strong as men. And it's like, okay, then why are you so easy for me to put in my trunk? You know what I mean? And I'm not even macho. I was baptized. I don't want to tell you whether my priest molested me just because true gentlemen don't kiss and tell, but it's none of your business. No, he didn't. He didn't molest me. But he did dip my naked body underwater, then whispered into my ear, you're so fucking wet right now. So it's like, it was an adult baptism. You guys are being weird. I actually got my face bitten off by a dog once when I was younger, and the family told me that I was 12, and they go, you can decide whether they're gonna put the dog down. I was like, Jesus Christ. Like, yeah, kill him, easiest choice I've ever made in my life. I'm there with jumper cables, can we make it slow? No, I obviously said don't kill him, but then a month later, the dog bit off a baby's finger. Yeah, I'm like, this baby is gonna have some tough decisions to make. What we're doing with this dog's life. The good news, ladies, is that men commit suicide at a 3 times higher rate because the future's female. So that's the good news. You don't think that's what it is? What do you think? Do you think the God's just killing off the sad boys to make more pussy for the rest of us? Is that possibly what it is? 2 chicks per dick, the way Allah intended? That's what you get? Well, I don't know. Why do men commit? Do you think that men are more depressed or they're just better at following through on their plans? What do you guys think? Well, dudes are a little extreme. It's like, I'm gonna kill myself. And you go, take a day. Girls is more like, you know what? That's it. I'm killing myself. Like, did you guys hear? I'm about to... 2 Flintstone vitamins, yeah. Instagram story, goodbye, cruel world. Do you remember parents used to say that? There's kids starving in Africa, you gotta eat your food. African kids love it when you finish your food. It's like their favorite thing, right? They get stoked. They're like, yes, I knew we could do it. And they get pissed when you don't finish. They're like, what the hell? Not even the broccoli? Oh. Do you remember you used to have all those commercials for starving African kids? You don't see them anymore because we solved it by eating our vegetables, so congratulations. Yeah. No, it didn't help, but it kind of felt like it did a little bit, right? It's kind of like going up to a homeless guy and you're like, really good news, I'm using every room in my house. There was an empty room, but I put an office there in solidarity. There will be no waste in the Long household. I know, it's f***ed up. A lot of dudes shoot up schools and malls because they don't get pussy a lot of times, which means girls could solve the whole thing but choose not to, but... You're busy, but also explains why no chicks do that. If any girl tonight was like, I'm gonna shoot this mall up unless I get some dick, like within a half hour, 10,000 dudes would be showing up at that mall like, that's not what your country could do. Proud to be an American.
I don't know, did you go back to condoms? Like, I don't know, do you guys wear condoms? No, yeah, this guy's like, she wants safe sex, I hand her a mouth guard. Well, a girl usually pretends at the beginning she wants to wear a condom or it's suspicious. Like, at first time, you're like, I'm gonna put a condom on. She's like, no, I need the nectar. You're like, what are you up to? Because a girl can trap a dude with a baby. You can't trap a girl like, yeah, I got you pregnant. Right, if you want to trap a girl, you have to do it slowly and methodically, like pry her away from her friends and family. Make her dependent on you financially. Lower her self-esteem. Maybe hit the wall behind her head every now and then. Let her know there's consequences for leaving. If you want to be that person, if you want to be that guy. Well, there's a lot of articles. They're like, then you stop testing makeup on animals, and I'm always kind of like, who gives a shit, right? But I didn't know they were torturing the I thought they were just putting the mascara on the cats. I'm picturing a cat in a makeup chair. You know, how much mascara till this cat looks like a whore? We made Whiskers look fuckable. I'm picturing a scientist, he's putting the mascara, gets a boner, he goes, that's the amount right there, that's the recipe. Send that off to L'Oreal.
Girls say they want an emotional guy the way that dudes are like, I want a girl that wants to fuck all the time. Then you actually date a girl that wants to fuck all the time, and you're like, this is hell on earth. You want that sometimes, that you can't go anywhere, you're at a baptism, she's like, fuck me on the baby. Driving home, she's like, let me give you roadhead. You're like, you're driving. This is out of control. My parents are in the back seat with the baby from the baptism. But it is a little unfair. You always hear behind every great man's an even greater woman, but you never hear behind every man that committed atrocities is a woman who's even more atrocious. Like, do you guys think Hitler's girlfriend loved Jews? I think she was in on the project, personally. Hitler came home after doing art or whatever Hitler was up to back then. It was like, how was your day, Eva? And she was like, I don't know, Hitler. She's really naggy, Hitler's girlfriend. I don't know, Hitler. I was just talking to a real man today, David Rosenberg. What are you gonna do about it? Man that can grow a full mustache. She died though, which is probably good. If Hitler's girlfriend didn't die, she'd have a blog right now, 10 ways to know when you were dating a narcissist. Hitler's girlfriend would have a podcast with Anne Frank about how they're both victims. Okay. 2 more bad things and I'm gonna move on. I would love to wear makeup. I wore makeup one time and my girl was all like, oh, you can't do blackface, it's racist. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna be a white Bill Cosby for Halloween. I dress up like Bill every year. I'm not about to stop now just because he's innocent. I saw an article on the internet. It was like all women need to put coasters on their drinks because men are trying to slip pills. And it was like all these celebrities. And it was like David Blaine, the magician's trying to date rape. And I was like, okay, sorry to burst your bubble, but if the #1 magician in the world, David Blaine, wants to put a pill in your drink, I don't know what difference a coaster is gonna make in this situation. I'm just saying, David Blaine could be date raping us all right now, and there is nothing nobody could do. He could be in a different country doing it. You're just gonna wake up in the morning, cough out the condom, like, oh, what the fuck? He's attached to another condom, they just keep coming. And if it's in a consent form you signed, plain. You know, they always say happy wife, happy life, but men are more statistically likely to kill their partner, so who should really be making who? I'm just saying happy husband, don't get bludgeoned, maybe. I'm not...
You know what I honestly think? And this is a positive to girls. I think girls are just better at rationalizing a bad situation. I have a friend, she got in a car accident, and she comes back, she goes, you know what, guys, I think I needed to go through that. I go, what? You need to go through what? The red light? How are you possibly trying to make this positive? Girls will be going to jail for life, like part of a woman's journey, you know? You're like, you murdered your children. It's like, well, yeah, I needed to focus on me.
There is a lot of Gen Z and millennials or bitches stuff on the internet, which is true a little bit, but I don't like hearing it from someone that's too much older when it'll be like, men used to be men and we used to know how to treat a woman and they would respect us. And it's like, you also used to punch them way more. We used to hold a door for a damsel, but you also used to jam her head in the door if dinner wasn't prepared. So don't get mad at me when I open the door a crack, sidle through, and then don't punch you. That is fair, right? That's a fair trade-off. All I'm saying is chivalry came with a lot of fat lips. Right? Hey. So when your girl's like, oh, would you take a bullet for me? It's like, why don't you just not be on set with Alec Baldwin in the first place? And we don't have to have these conversations.